Greetings, adventurers. You have joined us for another edition of the Drunks and Dragons podcast. I am your dungeon master, Michael Demaro, and with me is Jennifer Cheek.
Hey, everyone.
Mike Bachman.
I had Girl Scout cookies.
Nika Howard.
It's me.
And Timothy Lanning.
Hey, everybody. You know what? It is great to be here. Yeah, it's great to be here.
Dirty brought out his super sexy voice for us tonight. I feel very special.
I wasn't ready for it. I did put on my nightie. And
Oh, it's completely see-through.
Uh-huh.
I like the tassels.
It's very upsetting.
Uh-huh.
Well, we had a little rough start there, so
Yeah.
we needed to.
Fifth time's a try. I don't know what that saying is anymore. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. When we lost 4 episodes, we recorded 4 episodes back to back.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip that part though and jump right ahead in the story.
Okay, so, all right, we're dangling over the lava. The robo-cap is like, you put him down.
Tim's character Brad.
Hey, guys, come on! I want to open a hot dog stand!
Wow.
That's the worst thing I've maybe
It's
ever.
me, Brad!
Oh, my God. It's like Danny DeVito.
Do we want to... How about this? Let's scrap this campaign. We had a lot of fun last time. Do we want to do It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia RPG?
I don't see why we don't want to do it.
Yeah, why not?
I'm pretty sure we already do that.
It definitely has a It's Always Sunny vibe.
It's Always Sunny in Drunkaros.
Yes. Yes.
Who wants to roll D20?
I know I do. I'm going to roll this, Dragons of Tarkir spin down counter.
That's a bad joke.
You must be stopped.
And I got a 19.
That is Tim Lanning's I've missed it. I haven't seen you until.
Did you get a 1? Did you get a 1, Nika?
Oh, what a fucking dork.
I don't.
You reverse Bappard?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Or Bappard?
I bappered.
I thought we decided this last time.
We did. This is
Yeah,
Bappard.
but we can't remember.
No, we
We're
did
first.
remember. We voted in the mailbag episode.
Yeah. You're right.
But who remembers what we voted on?
I do.
Shout out to Bapperson, our IT wizard, who's been dealing with some really fucked up shit on the website this last week.
Wowie.
Our
Things are
dog
just
has
weird.
buried its head completely in the pillows. So this is for the Twitch stream to see right there.
This is the kind of good content you get when you come to Twitch. You get to see our sleepy dog. She's just sleeping. Oh, she's so asleep.
Twitch.tv/Geekly
So
Inc.
fucking sleepy.
Twitch.tv/SleepyAddy.
I'd watch that. Alright, so Nika does it?
Nico
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, I guess. So last time,
Shit.
well, you might roll a 1, and then we can have a
Yo,
roll
A
off.
roll off.
Everybody get your roll off.
I rolled a 19.
So did
Oh
I!
man, wowie, what a range. What a range. I
What'd
was
you
right.
roll?
I had a 10 right in the middle.
Oh wow, that's perfect.
I'm like the porridge that's just right.
That story's about capitalism.
So last week we had a brief 5-year,
Well,
I guess,
5
break
years.
from each other.
Just a real
Where-
brief 5
Well,
years.
one of our characters died. The other two
Right.
characters
Dead.
were dirty backstabbers, and they did other random bullshit.
It's not
I
like
don't-
Harper died.
Harper died. Oh.
Yeah. Real Harper died, and then Dad Harper was reborn.
Oh, and
From
he's-
his shell, he burst forth
like a phoenix.
with jean shorts and moist towelettes.
and like kind of a half-hearted, hobby of woodworking. but
Yes.
just,
Right,
like,
yeah.
not
And-
really
and-
good at it.
And
but-
he's very good at mowing the lawn. Very good at
He
it.
tried to talk to the Fantasy Home Depot people for much longer than they'd like. Like, all right, cool, man. Hey, skill saw. Sawza. Anyways, and he flew away.
Then we found out that Aludra is with her family working on getting married, which is stupid.
I'm working on it.
And Bucky is with Aludra, and so is the Hilt of Blood Drinker. And then
Oh, and,
Harper,
and Tom's tail.
and Tom's tail. And Harper has his own kingdom with his his awful, terrible, horrible wife, whose name is, I can't remember what it is, but there's a nickname that she hates that we all called her.
Her name is Ashayara Dane.
Right, but we call her Ash.
We call her Ash.
Right.
She does not like that.
Ashiardi.
So
Ashayara
we call
Dane.
her Ash all the time now. And Harper has too many kids for
6.
the amount of time that he's been married.
Twins, I
There
guess.
been some twins, maybe some triplets. Who knows? We don't know.
Elves have litters, apparently.
Yeah. My
You
wife
just kept
has
popping them out.
My wife has 6 teats, from which each of our children suckle from.
And they're beautiful. Oh, they're so perfect.
But they're all different.
They're
teats.
Eldrin titties.
Yeah. Think of the 6 most perfect boobs you've ever seen.
like different, like a range of them.
Oh, some have big nipples.
Oh.
Some have small nipples.
Oh my goodness. So
Some have nipples that that are technically big, but they look like the skin around them.
Whatever you're looking for, she's got it.
One of them has a question mark.
That's what you're into, right?
I'm a bad boy.
And we met Bachman's new character that is a Minotaur warlock.
I'm a good boy.
His
And
class
I
is
can't
good boy.
remember what his name is.
How could you forget?
How you forget Bearcharger?
His name is
Bearcharger.
Marin Deethis Bearcharger. He likes to go by
Yes.
Mark Marin.
You listen to my podcast.
Let's think it out.
I have beef with Louis C.K.
Just coffee.coop. Oh, I love
He loves cats.
WTF.
He loves
does-
cats.
Yeah, Mark Marin. That's a good podcast.
And then Jaela went to see Harper because we all need to go to Aludra's wedding. Right?
Yeah, well,
That's it.
sure.
Well,
Well, you were all like, you swore, Jaela swore that she was going to be a good
Right.
girl.
Right, yeah. That is the
So
thing
I
that
assume we're still in Pelor's Hope.
But she definitely super couldn't get into that wedding without Harper.
Right.
Yes, yeah. Because Jaela and Aludra aren't together anymore.
So I guess if are we still in Pelor's Hope?
You are, but I think we're gonna start in Deephome.
Motherfucker! And I'm gonna start getting beers.
And I think this scene is what is Balder's last name again? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Oh, I gotta go look it up.
Oh boy.
Can't remember.
Fifty, am I there?
Who? Balder?
No.
Tim, do you remember Balder's last name?
No.
Shit. Let me go to my
I'm
Google.
a tinkle now.
Let me go to my Google Drive, where I keep the names of my family because I can't remember them.
How would you not remember your
I don't remember
your
any-
lord husband's name?
I can't remember what I wore today.
Me either.
That's okay. I can't remember it either.
That's cool. I'm bringing up.
You said it in the last episode too.
People
Yeah.
are saying oak heart or oak back. Oakheart?
That seems it's
What's an
Oakback.
Oakheart?
Balder Oakback.
That's a good name.
Okay.
I have a lot of references up right now. Whew.
Get rid of some of those. You're taking our tubes.
I need them.
Okay. So we're setting the scene. Aludra is supposed to meet up with her fiance Balder Oakback, and they are going to be doing a tasting for their
Oh.
wedding.
Oh.
Some wedding food.
Oh, it's so nice.
Jennifer, here's your D20.
Oh, thank
Are
you. I
they
need it.
meeting in Oakback Mountain?
Are they meeting at
Oh, you
Oakback
know it.
Steakhouse?
Oakback Steakhouse?
No rules, just right.
Jennifer, you said you didn't
And,
want beer.
Well, I decided I wanted yours because it's here.
That's a good point.
So Aludra gets to the place, which is actually at the Oakback Estate.
Oh, they got a
Um,
bakery there at the estate. Wow.
Probably.
Pretty fancy.
Damn.
This is like a dinner. This is like the actual. It's not like cake. It's like the actual.
Oh, the whole
dinner
deal.
foods.
We're tasting
Right,
the whole meal situation.
Right, to decide what you want, at the actual wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So Ludra's brought in. She's met by a very proper and noble and fancy dwarf who who greets her, and
There's ghosts. There's a draft throughout the Deephome.
No.
and he introduces himself as Willingsworth.
Hi, Willingsworth. Nice to meet you.
Good day, milady. I will be serving you today. Griggs will be assisting us. He motions to a younger but also very fancily dressed dwarf.
Aludra smiles and waves at Griggs.
So he brings you into a room, and there's a very long, fancy table. It's some serious Downton Abbey shit going on. And he sits you down, and he says, Master Balder should be here any moment.
Okay.
And is Aludra alone? Like, did she come alone?
I think so.
Cool. I love it.
Yeah. I think she's rolling solo.
So what you're telling me is that Aludra is alone with a gigantic table full of food.
Well, they haven't brought food out yet. They're gonna bring it out.
Sucks.
Yeah. There's a bread basket maybe.
Aludra grabs 3 pieces of bread and Stress
Aludra.
eats them. Stress eats them.
Wowie.
She is very stressed out. She stuffs all 3 of them into her mouth at once.
What? Oh my! You're embarrassing.
She got to do it quick before he comes. She's feeling a little tetchy.
You're embarrassing yourself.
So a couple minutes later, Balder arrives, and he clearly has rushed to get there. He isn't a particularly large dwarf. He's just sort of, normal size. He doesn't look like a big strapping, warrior or anything like that.
Kind of like the main character from The Hobbit, the Oakenshield. He doesn't look. He's like, or the guy that falls in love with the elf in The Hobbit. That guy.
Billy or Killy? Which one is he?
He's just kind of like a dude that's like kind of short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not beautiful to look at, but he's also not like hard to look at. He's just sort of a normal guy.
How many braids does he have in his beard?
How many braids does he have in his beard?
Yeah.
I think he's got 2 braids.
Okay, that's a pretty good number of braids.
He's got kind of sandy hair. His beard is pretty good. It's pretty robust.
All right, I respect it.
He's got maybe like a slightly large nose, but he's like a sincere smile. He's
Nice.
like
Nice. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
Jennifer likes noses.
I love dudes with big noses. That is 100% canon and true.
I might have known that. And so Willingsworth sits him down at the other end of the super long table.
Oh my god, so we're like 100 feet apart.
Right. And he's like, he very sort of sorrowfully says, Willingsworth, is it okay if I maybe just go down to the other end of the table and sit next to Aludra? I think it would be a lot more, and it's not proper and stuff, but Willingsworth agrees and lets him, and he comes and he sits down sort of next to Aludra, and he's like, I'm so sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
The carriage that was in front of our carriage, it hit a dog, and you know how I work with animals to when they're sick and injured. So I had to do what I could, and I managed to save him. It was close, but yeah, So I apologize. I was late. I had to change and stuff. There was kind of blood, but I apologize.
Oh no! But the dog's fine though.
He's okay. Yeah. I took him back. He was a stray, but I'm gonna take care of him from now on.
So far, he's the exact opposite of Frank Underwood. So good side.
Wow.
And I was like, and so then they start bringing out food, and it's all sort of fancy and stuff, and you're just tasting food, and I guess trying to make conversation or whatever.
Is there wine there?
There's actually a number of different choices from there's like sort of like a bubbly wine, and there's mead and all sorts of things.
So Lutra's like, oh, well, I better try every single one of them. I have to make sure that they're good for our guests. It's gonna be a very important event. Aludra pours into the glass and drinks, just like really drinks it down. Slurps it. Starts to cough. Starts to choke a little bit on it.
He's like, "Oh, are you okay? You're
I'm great. I'm good. I am good and I'm great. Thank you, Balder.
You look lovely today.
Oh.
I really appreciate you being here.
Oh, thank you very much, Balder. That's really nice of you to say.
Do you feel how have things been since you've been back? I know you were gone for quite a while, and
well, it's very different. I'd never left before, and coming back, it's just, well, it's good to see everyone. It's good to see my family, and they really are enjoying having me back and around. They won't let me out of their sight.
yeah, I imagine it's not great compared to the freedom you had before. I understand that.
And Bucky's really been having a hard time as well. And I mean, you've seen him.
Right.
He's such a hard age right now.
I've been trying to engage with him. If there's any tips for me, I would definitely. I want to have a good relationship.
Well,
with him.
I mean, maybe if you ask him about the tail, I think he'd like
Really?
that.
Okay.
He likes mostly, from what I can tell, he won't tell me anything, but mostly I think he just likes the tail and like chopping things with a sword. That seems mostly what he's into right now. I really don't know how to handle this at all. It was much easier when he was a small child.
Teens are tough. They are tough.
Just,
I have a little brother who's about his age. Maybe they could spend some time together.
Yeah, you better. That sounds great. You better warn him though, because I mean, Bucky's he's a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Just as long as he knows what he's getting into. When he hangs out with him, and maybe we can all hang out together one day.
That sounds great. Griggs is serving you soup, and he accidentally spills a whole bunch, and it lands all over Balder. And Willingsworth is beside himself. He's so upset.
Oh, this is the worst day of his life.
And he's trying to clean everything up, and he's like, I will take Griggs out. I'll have him fired. I'm going to reprimand him. And Balder's like, no. It happens to everybody. It's totally understandable. Don't worry, Griggs. Everything's fine.
Why are you doing this?
You're killing me.
This is like Jennifer's kryptonite.
And
so weak.
He's like, I had one. I asked the chefs to do one special thing. I had to kind of argue with my mom about it, but she understands, and I think this can happen, and I hope that this will make you comfortable. And Griggs brings out a big platter, and he lifts the lid off of it, and it's a bunch of burritos.
Like the thing.
Aludra covers her face with her hands, and her eyes start to glisten. And she's like, "Oh, I've not had any in so long. I can't believe that you would do this for me. Oh boy."
Well, I know they're your favorite.
They are my favorite. Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna fill my plate right up then. I have to take advantage of this moment. I'm gonna eat burritos right now. Yep. I'm gonna eat burritos. I'm gonna think about burritos right now.
All right. I think then we'll have the scene fade out at that point.
Just fucking hogging down.
Just
Michael,
to push down the pain.
You horrific monster.
Why would you do this to me?
Jennifer Cheek's number one fears are disappointing people, and that's pretty much it. Everything's stemming from that.
Oh
right.
boy.
So that's what's going on in Deephome.
A beautiful burrito feast. What more can a girl want?
way back in Pelor's Hope, we see the Chum Guzzler looking better than it's ever looked.
Winston has done quite the work on this guy. Look at it, Jaela, and Harper gives Jaela a quick elbow to show her how great the Chum Guzzler looks.
Jaela notices that there are boards with hinges over where it used to say Chum Guzzler, covering it up.
Why are you covering up the Chum Guzzler?
I don't know.
Well, because it's,
It's
Ashigar Dane didn't want you to just have the royal boat to say Chum Guzzler on the side of it.
yes.
Is that you, Michael, saying that, or is that Ashara Dane talking about herself?
I have this necklace around my neck. He holds it up, and it's a beautiful. It's carved in the shape of Ash's face, and it just lets her, send me quick little reminders and things like that whenever I get silly and I forget something like, why would we cover up the boat? She lets me know. Also, I can't take it off, but, it's cool. Old man, this is how I stay in touch with Old Man Weck, too, so it's fine.
King Harper want to take off?
No.
I do. He's climbing over the edge of the boat.
Stop.
Using his horns.
I look over to Jaela and I grab her shoulder and I look into her eyes and Jaela, you seem obviously different. You're wearing different clothes. Sure, 5 years is different and clothes are different, but there seems to be a darkness about you. I have worked on myself too, and I have a name of someone in town, if you'd like. Dr. Frown Smasher. It could just really help you out so much if you need to get off that. We can postpone the boat 1 day or two. Like, again, I need you to be in tip-top shape, because I need this marriage to work.
You see individual boards flying over the edge of the Chum Guzzler.
No. That wasn't on the right board. That was just a board. Oh. Nix, give him a shiny round to make him stop, please. Okay.
Who's shiny round? I'm good at boats.
You're very good at boats. Yep.
You see a small woman who's in some sort of gi, I guess. She's going over and trying to stop whatever Bearcharger's doing.
She puts him in a headlock.
Bearcharger?
Yeah. He loves it, though. They're playing. They're wrestling.
Yeah, I'd be into it.
Well, they know each other.
Yeah.
You love this game.
From the boat, you hear, see if I can do this. King Titus.
Yes.
King Titus.
Yes, call me Titus. What is it, Winston?
Are you ready to take off, King Titus?
Harper turns around, breathes deep, his chest gets big like a Disney film, and he looks out and he's like, all right, I think the town's gonna be fine. We have the invoice from Norholm coming in soon, and Old Man Weck, he's the best seneschal around. And that's not just because they're all dead. But, alright, let's go get Aludra hitched, and everything's gonna be okay here. Alright, let's go.
You no worry, King. I left Dane's food bowl out.
Who?
Did he just actually speak?
What'd you say? What was that, Bearcharger? I missed it.
I fed the queen!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, let's go. Harper flies up upon the ship in a very stiff way. He's not doing as good as he'd like. Like, I used to be so good at this. Wait, Jaela, I swear to Christ, I was level 17 on my last adventure, but oofa doofa. All of you, you're king. It's mostly just banquets and eating. And he kind of rubs his tumbly and like too much ancient creme brulee, if you ask me. Let's go.
You go up the gangplank. And,
No, I don't. I
Jaela-
fly.
Okay.
Listen.
You're fine.
I will walk
Jaela-
up the gangplank.
Jaela walks the gangplank. You see a very majestic-looking Winston wearing a big admiral hat, and
He's no longer
he
just
goes-
a simple boatman. He's arguably
Right.
one of the most complex boatmen you could be.
he goes, good to see you again, lady Jaela.
That's right. He is Sling Blade. Jayla, you remember Winston? He's a little bit different than you remember him, I guess. But with the hat.
I don't remember if we ever actually met.
That you did
We-
several
I-
times.
Ironically.
You know, I've heard several things about you.
No, you've met.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
remember this.
I remember your brother, or
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I know! Let's talk about a memory that Jayla and I both love. When Roz, that old you-know-what, when she was stealing something from Chad. Remember that? That was crazy.
It was a great memory.
I think that was standard protocol to send a note back to his
I know.
family.
You know what? I've forgiven Roz. Let's go. I gotta get out of here before those Norhall envoys get here. They can chat your ear off. Oifta.
So you see Winston, you see Flynn and Cooper and Randy and Brady
Where's
and
Antoine?
Tad and Brett and Trevor. You don't see Xantolin.
Oh.
Horse
Um,
shit.
There's also a dwarf that you don't recognize. I mean, there's actually, I think, a bunch of Harper's very colorful court is coming along.
Yeah, so
but-
Harper's bringing a lot of people. He, as king, as one of the most high-ranking people in the current civilized area, he, demands a certain amount of clout. So he has a lot of tickets to this show, so to speak.
Right. Do you bring your squire?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm bringing my squire. I know we talked about this. Wow, I'm completely blanking. I also blanked on like 4 other references. I don't know
How
what's
about your
happening.
Master of Whispers?
Oh, Oh, yeah. My Master of Whispers is a drow man named Raven? Is that what I said? Crow?
That's a Raven.
I don't know.
Something like that.
I fucked up. And then I have
You gotta write this stuff down.
I didn't write it down. I G-chatted it with Michael on Tuesday when I get most of my work done at work. I said a gnome, right? I wanted a gnome squire who was like
Named Timbleton or something.
Timbleton. Yes, Timbleton. I hope you got all my belongings and so forth. Because Harper, of course, has on his traveling gear, but he needs his kingly robes, his things, his pelts, his ermine, so forth. Yeah, there's Timbleton. There's Crow.
Templeton.
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 Nice.
The gnomish squire
The rat.
boy. He's not a
The
rat.
rat.
That's
He
very
loves treats.
That is a rude thing to say. He does love treats. Yeah. There's one of the cat people from Drunk Rose Madagascar. All sorts of other fun stuff.
You've got your karate bodyguard.
Is that Talir? Are you giving me Talir?
No.
Oh, yeah. And I have, this is Nyx. She's pretty cool. Say hello.
What's up?
Hello.
We've already met
Yeah.
a few times.
Nyx is...
Met a few times.
Kind of, yeah. Bearcharger, you know Nyx.
We love to wrestle.
Yeah,
Or you love to wrestle.
They love to wrestle. Nyx is like the more even-keeled Bearcharger, so...
And also human.
Also human.
And a girl.
And a girl.
There are a bunch of royal guard as well there.
Yeah.
And,
we call them the Harpers.
Harpers.
Mhm.
All right.
Mm.
And there's also there's a dwarf that you don't recognize too well. He is the envoy from Deephome,
Ugh.
and his name is Slab Spittlechunk.
Slab Spellchunk?
Spittle.
Spittlechunk.
Is this a Patreon thing?
Nope.
I like it.
And he is basically your invitation.
Oh fuck! I can feel where this is going. All right, everybody, put Slab in the safest place of the boat. All the guards surround him, and let's go. Slab, it's so good to see you. It's perfect weather for a boat ride, I would say.
Arr!
Do
Okay.
you speak words?
Arr! I do.
Okay.
I be taking you to the secret entrance of the Deephome, because it's secret, isn't it?
Were you raised as a pirate?
No, I'm just from an interesting area.
No, Michael, you had it.
my-
Don't change it. You had it perfect.
Shit. They said to not bring no purple ladies. You ain't bring no purple ladies, have you?
No. Of course
Alright.
not. Of course not. My friend Jaela here, as you can tell, is not that description, and
I'm Violet.
yeah,
I be colorblind, so I can't tell.
yeah, it works out. It works out. Thank you, Slab. Let's just make quick time. Want to get to Deephome as fast as possible.
King Harper.
Yep.
King Harper. If Bearcharger's real good, and I clean the deck, and I do all my chores, everyone, can I drive the boat one time?
Maybe.
In cutting motions across his throat and shaking his head vigorously.
We'll see. We'll see, Bearcharger. We'll see.
The worst part is that Bearcharger is actually legitimately good at nautical vehicles. It's like on his character sheet.
But nobody would believe
No
him.
one believes him.
Okay, I'll be real good.
Alright, yeah, you just be good. We'll see what we can do. Winston.
I brought ye one more thing.
Oh, one more thing. What was the other
King
thing?
Harper.
What was the other
Well,
thing?
I brought myself and the message to not bring the purple ladies.
Okay, so that's two things. Harper slaps him on the back.
This be a sending stone. It will connect you to young Master Bucky.
Oh, I could talk to Bucky?
He can send one message per day, and I do believe there's a message sent on there.
Oh, let me just. It's
You may want to
flashing.
check your messages.
It's flashing one. Jaela, you remember Bucky, I assume. I mean,
How many words can
Yes.
we send in time?
I pressed the button. Beep.
Okay.
You've
It
reached Lord
says-
Titus Harper. Sorry, King. I have to record it again. Oh, who cares?
The number of dumb accents I'm doing is unsustainable.
No, you're doing great.
I love it.
That's all D&D is.
Uncle Harper, heard you're coming. Please stop in Calstan on way. Pick up sick-ass bard to play at wedding. Name is Jet Razor. And you know Calstan to be a port city that would be on the way. So.
Calston. Oh, yes. Calston's, I call it the jewel of, the East? West. The jewel of the West. The jewel of the, I know where it is. I've probably been there.
Harper, you
Calston.
should probably work on your geography.
That was out of character, Nix. Of course, I know where it is. Don't worry about it.
All right. I don't know. I feel like you've messed this up before.
It's not my job to get us to Calston, but I guess it's my job to get, what did you say, a sick-ass bard named Jet Razor? Come on, that sounds great. Let's go. Oh, this is not the adventure I wanted. I'm going below deck. Harper needs a nap.
All right, well, you guys cast off.
I would tell all of the crew not to feed Princess Ivy Blue Moon any apples and or sugar cubes.
Okay, so Princess Ivy Blue Moon for sure is with you. I like it.
Yeah, of course. I would like to talk to her right now.
Bearcharger drops like
shit.
an unload of apples and sugar cubes.
Jaela. What do you need, Jaela?
Oh my god.
I just want to hear your voice every 20 minutes or so. We'll have to give you your insulin too, so.
Okay. Can I
Now
just
don't-
have one sugar cube, Jaela?
You can have one, but then we have to check your blood sugar tonight. You need to regulate what you eat for the rest of the day.
Do you have to prick his hoof? How do you check that?
Yeah.
All right.
If you need to take a shit, go find Roz's room.
Wait, what?
I don't think Roz is Roz coming.
Is she not
No.
on the ship? Oh,
No,
never mind.
Roz, not.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
What about my main girl Daisy?
What happened to Daisy?
I think somebody asked that. I never really
We
considered
never
it.
nailed it down. Daisy's she's in the woods outside of Finnegan's fortress, like it's been 5 years. I'm a spider.
I was thinking more that she was like waiting outside the castle to get her revenge.
She's gonna turn into
She's
a
got scary
weird
red eyes now.
Nymeria situation. So like, there's
Oh, man.
rumors of a pack of donkeys savaging and harrying travelers, and a big bitch is doing the. You can say
big
bitch
bitch
if it's
donkey.
a dog, yeah. But in this case, it's a donkey, so you can say ass bitch. You can say ass bitch, no one can yell at you. And she doesn't have a dad, so she's an ass bitch bastard.
Damn.
And Dad, if you're listening, you can't do any soap stuff to my mouth, because everything I said was right. And if you're in England, you can say the C word.
But we're not there.
We're not there.
I think she was pretty attached to Bucky, so she'd probably be in Deephome.
Cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, she's a donkey, and so, driders are in the deep, so that makes sense. She's very new people.
She's hunting in the,
Yes.
in the dark.
Yes. What a strange art we make.
So you guys cast off, and you're sailing at sea. You're going up the coast towards where Mastwick would be. You do have to avoid Mastwick, though, due to the dragon problem that still exists there.
Listen, as we know, this is what Harper says out loud earlier before he went downstairs. As you know, Pyre is he's the 400-pound gorilla in the room, but in this case, he's several tons and he's a huge red dragon. We deal with it, but what are you gonna do?
He's a real jerk.
He's a real jerk. But
Hate that guy.
whatever, he protects Mastwick and his way. One day we will kick his booty. All right, nap time.
All right, so you're at sea for a few days when you get hit by an unnatural Harper-proof storm.
Oh, I know that. Harper's trying. Oh no! I ate too many roasted potatoes. Like, I could do this.
I'm all carved up.
I'm all carved up.
And it's
Harper
it's
does
getting
burpees.
worse and worse. It's gone way beyond just normal storm. The sailors are having all kinds of problems, and you're seriously worried that the Chum Guzzler may sink.
No way! The Chum Guzzler is unsinkable.
And that's when we begin the skill challenge.
Oh, good.
It's
We haven't had a skill challenge in a long time.
It's been a long ass time, right?
I'm excited about this.
I feel
I
like we're
need
due
every
for a
one of these
skill
dice I
challenge.
just poured out for this.
I love skill challenges. It's windy.
So everybody roll initiative. If you didn't pick up on it before, Jennifer is playing a monk named Nyx.
She's small, but she punch.
Yeah. Jennifer.
And Aludra is not going away. Just
Yeah.
it's just that Aludra's elsewhere, and Jennifer doesn't want to just sit here the entire time not doing anything.
Jennifer, you can't go to bed, but you can't play either.
Damn it!
I got a 15. Do we still get Tom's +2?
Yeah, only if you can see him. I hope you can't.
He's here with me. Nope.
What do I?
Can you feel him in your heart?
That. So 5 plus whatever you rolled.
A lot.
Jesus Christ.
20.
Jesus. Yeah, you're
Jeez,
dexterial. You're dexterials. One of my. Wait, I can't say that.
I'm extremely dexterous.
Dexterials.
Nyx is anyway.
Anixis.
Anubis. That's what I should have
Do we have a Bearcharger roll?
Yeah, it's real low. I rolled a 5.
Good job, Bearcharger. That wasn't in character. Nyx doesn't talk like that.
3.
You got a 3?
Yeah.
Total?
Yeah.
Well, again, if you need that positive thinking, maybe you would be a little more initiative. You have depression. I can tell. Low initiative scores are a sign of depression.
Are we supposed to add our dexterity to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then I got a 2.
Your dexterity is -3.
No,
I'm really confused about what you rolled now.
I do math good.
Bachman, you don't have to roll in character.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Bachman, no. It's...
I got a 7 then. Oh.
All right. What is happening in this world? Jennifer is first and Nick is last.
What? No, I don't like
God,
this.
This is a new order, literally.
Yeah, and Michael, I did give Jennifer, Nick, some cool items, and
What cool items did you give her?
Nyx has got herself the insignia of claws, which is +1 to attack and damage.
And that's from the Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Yeah.
And that's for, basically, it's just a cool shit that she wraps around. It's for unarmed strikes and natural stuff. So actually, Bearcharger could get that, wrap it around his horns, and gore people.
Oh,
it'd
it'd be
cool.
so good.
I can wrap what around my horns?
It's called the Insignia of Claws. It makes unarmed or any natural weapons
Like my fists.
better. Fists, horns,
Feet.
teethies.
My nose.
You get yourself a grill.
Oh, just bite them. Mm.
That's good, because Bearcharger very horny.
Bearcharger. We're out of Pelor's Hope, so give me more of that, my dude. Up top.
Hi, Hoof.
Oh! Harper gets kicked off the boat. He's
Dead. Roll a new character.
Wow, the king is dead.
So let me set the scene a little bit. Or are you gonna tell me more magic stuff?
Oh, I got a staff of power, and I also have some bracers of defense.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Man, your defense must be super high.
It's so high. No,
It's real high.
Just try and touch me. You can't.
What is your defense?
So just to set the scene a bit, the sail has not been furled yet, and the mast is in danger of snapping. You're taking on water, and 3 of Harper's royal guards are attempting to drag him under deck.
They're trying.
That makes sense.
They're trying to save me. Wasn't one of the first skill challenges we did? The second or third.
We have definitely had boat skill challenges.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've done this exact one, which I love because it makes sense. Not this exact one, of course, but after the Kraken fight, I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
So Nyx is first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So Nyx would like to use her powers of intimidation to make some peeps do what she wants them to do. So I should roll first, I guess, and then I'll say how it go.
That's one way to do it.
Oh, I never set your that's what I forgot to do.
What was it?
Your proficiencies or not.
Oh, I think they seem to be on here.
They're probably
Are they not?
like the last character.
Oh.
Yep, that's right. You would not have a 9 intimidation.
Shit! That's what I was gonna do.
You definitely could.
Well, it's easy to do. It's 4 plus your modifier. So it's gonna be a little bit harder because you have to look to the side of it to see what you need to do.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Maybe you should just delay, or
What am I
you're good at athletics,
Well,
acrobatics.
You can edit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Yeah. So basically, you're good at acrobatics. Anything with dex. What's your next?
Wisdom's good too.
Wisdom's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Seeing perception for once, insight. Medicine. There you go.
That's boring shit.
Survival.
I just don't do anything, and I'm like, look at me, I'm surviving.
I make rope.
No, okay, okay. I changed on big. I will do instead. I'll do. Sorry, set the scene for me again. You said I know there's the boat's taking on water, and you said something. The sail situation's not so good.
The sail needs to be furled because it's still blowing in the wind. So
Okay.
The mast is going to snap basically.
All right.
You can't actually run up completely vertical things and run on water.
Oh, very.
And if it's raining, those are
good.
just little stairs for you.
Oh, very nice.
But you can run up the mast if you want.
Okay, well, That sounds great. I would love to do that. Let's see how I roll.
I just kicked the mic several times. I am sorry.
So, hold on. So this is...
Don't look at any of those numbers.
Don't look at
I'm right at this, right? It's your modifier plus your proficiency for anything you're proficient in. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Like...
So it's 5 plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so yeah, we're gonna have to you just have to connect that to that and then look at the parentheses.
Well, I rolled like shit. Now we're back to normal.
But you moved it to an 18.
Did I?
So you should pick 2 of these guys real quick. Acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, stealth.
Well, acrobatics for sure. Definitely want that.
Pick acrobatics.
I mean...
You want to do stealth? I don't know.
Yeah, that seems good.
That would make sense.
Yeah, do you really want a character to be, all that other shit?
And then just like pick whatever 2 other ones you want. Like intimidate is totally legit for you.
Yeah, she has shitty cha, but whatever.
Oh yeah. That's
so
true.
it wouldn't be as good of a use of
Maybe
it.
perception's probably good for you.
As a perception is always
Yeah,
good.
perception's good.
But my... okay.
Jennifer's like metagaming her character on accident due to a snafu. I love it.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
First time we've done this. I love it. I like it. Testing out a new karak.
This is the fun you get at the live version. That,
What about sleight of hand? I don't know. That sounds fun. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah, do it.
I like to steal shit, I guess.
It's more than just that, maybe. Do you love card tricks now?
Okay. So, back to my acrobatics. I thought I rolled bad, but my dice actually...
No, you did roll bad, but then you hit it with your thumb.
Oh.
It is a 5, but you hit it to an 18.
You made me think that it like wiggled on the edge.
No, you hit it.
Okay, well, fine.
You hit it with your
So
hand.
I got a 14 in acrobatics.
That's not gonna do it.
Shit. So let's say that Nyx tries. She goes to run up the mast, but she does it so hard that she accidentally like flips backwards. She like hits it too hard instead of going up. She like does a flip backwards.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's too good at it.
Too good. Too strong.
No,
She looks. She just acts like she was just like trying to do that. Like whatever. She like kind of embarrassingly like goes back and pretends like she meant to do that.
Okay, Harper.
I think Harper's number one thing right now is his guards like, let me go. Artanis, you need to stop kissing my butt and let me do what I want to do. Brad, you stop it. And that, of course, is persuasion. Look at all these friggin'... Oh, hells yeah. I rolled a 19. Plus my 9 is who knows how many. Probably 28, if you ask me.
It's more than you need.
Yeah, so get out of here. And you, Charlotte, you know that I am the best person in a storm for this. I am King Titus Harper, the Storm King.
They definitely back right off. All right, Bearcharger.
Bearcharger sees what just happened with his buddy, King Titus Harper, and he says, "You leave the king alone," even though they totally already left him alone. It rolls a 13 plus 5. Well, actually, no. Yeah, plus 5. Because I'm gonna do an athletics check to charge and tackle the 2 dudes that totally just backed off of the king.
All right. So they back up, and before they know it, they're buried in 2 tons of minotaur flesh.
He's my buddy!
Bearcharger that actively is hurting the situation, but... Oh, I didn't put my fucking Fitbit on! It's been off for hours!
King Harper loves his Fitbit. He loves...
Bearcharger takes 10,000 steps!
Jaela, what do you got going on?
Okay, so what have we done so far?
You have gotten Harper free of his
People.
overbearing guards.
Okay, that's
Where'd
it.
he go?
Okay. Can I use a insight check to know which line I could cut to have the mast unfurl?
You want it to actually furl, not it is unfurled.
Okay.
It's just flapping
Okay,
around.
can I
Isn't
do
an
that?
insight more of a lying thing?
No. It's your wisdom.
I think insight's more of like looking at people. Be like, hey.
Well,
Like
it's
a sense motive?
yeah, it is like a sense
Isn't it-
motive.
You can use it
Isn't
for other
perception
things.
looking at people?
Perception is like noticing things in a room and shit.
I feel like this is one of those things that my brain refuses to remember. I will probably never remember the difference between insight and perception. I had to look it up basically every time.
Maybe the rope is lying about being strong.
No, but it's wisdom, or you're using your wisdom, so whatever. I will roll an athletics to
There's you're definitely taking out a whole bunch of water. You could try to get the sail to be furled.
I don't really know how.
You usually need to like tie it up so that it's not the wind is not taking it and gonna snap the mast in half. But you could just like help get the water out because there's guys who are trying to like bail water. You could do it in a much more heroic way. That would be athletic.
Sure. I will, I guess, try to use a better. But that's not. Okay, fine. Can I use insight to determine then what is the best way or the most efficient way to get water out of the boat? Because that's wisdom. That's using.
All right.
Or I can just.
What's that?
It's whatever. Or I can just do athletics.
No, be insightful.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Goth Jaela loves cussing.
24.
You figure out that let's see, that if you can just patch up this one area where a lot of the water is coming in, it makes everything way more efficient and makes it so the boat's taking on less water. Cool.
Hell
Next.
yeah.
What, me again?
Next.
Oh my god.
You
Can
have
I
3 successes and 1 failure. You need 3 more successes.
can I sleight of hand the water out of the boat? What does, in your opinions, sleight of hand involve other than, magic tricks? What can I do with this?
Stealing from people, sneakily making things.
So what's the difference between sleight of hand and stealth? There's still is
Stealth is like
sneaky sneak.
hiding and shit.
Oh, guys, I have to tell you, my skills aren't super helpful.
What if you do an act of ledgermain?
What?
I don't know what that word means, but I like it.
And shit has already been percepted, correct?
No, not percepted.
Okay.
Things have been incited.
Well, you know what? Maybe, but yeah.
You could percept what would the best way to get that dang sail to be furled.
Yeah, so this is what happened. So after Nyx has very nearly avoided embarrassing herself just by doing something really cool that she did not intend to do, she kind of like is stepped back with her arms crossed, like acting cool, but she's observing everything. So let's see how she does.
Yeah.
Played too good. Oh, I did so good. I rolled a 20.
Yay!
Whoa. You're
so
like
it's like there's like formulas like floating around my head right
you're like
now.
limitless or something.
Yeah.
Is that the reference people like
Yeah.
these days?
Basically, like, for a brief moment in time, I know everything in the world, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, Nyx does a cool, like, laser scan of the boat with her eyeballs.
Well, you realize that there are, like, 2 specific ropes that if they could just get battened down, or some nautical term, you would be able
Scuttle those 2 ropes!
You'd be able to deal with this whole sail situation.
Okay, so as part of my turn, can I tell someone to do that? Like,
Yeah,
part of my
sure.
percepting?
Totally.
Who is near me?
Oh, it's a boat. It's not. It's I am.
Well, Harper's up next, so.
Well, I was gonna call someone a cuss. I'm not gonna call Harper a cuss, even though she did call him out on not knowing geography.
That was rude and that was out of character. With this 5-year goddamn fucking gap, I don't know where things are. People keep asking me things, I don't know where they are. Sorry.
What did I find out again?
Oh
Sorry.
my God.
I got distracted.
It was pretty vague. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, you shit snacks.
It's
Batten down those
floppy
hatches.
ropes.
There and there. Go.
You're king. That's
I'm
fine.
not talking to you.
Oh.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your guys.
Okay.
You two, whatever your names are.
They start climbing up.
Charlotte and Brad.
Charlotte
They
and
started
Brad,
climbing
whatever.
up like the rope laddery things to get to the loose shit.
Batten the fuck out of those hatches.
Artanis is tackled. Charlotte and Brad are ready to go.
So we go to Harper.
Harper, is there anything ready for Harper to really magic the hell out of? Or because we got the hatches are being battened, the sails are being furled, the chumps trying to drag me down are no longer doing that. What's the updated situation? Because what I could do is try to make a quick, digging within myself, grabbing onto my thick corded shafty staff in order to unleash a powerful arcane sorceressy blast of storm energy to give everybody, what is it? Is it each? How about this? 17 seconds of slightly easier movement with an Arcana check.
Oh man.
That's what I want to do. I'm gonna
Beautiful.
do it. I've stopped asking. I moved on to doing. 16. Horseshit.
16 total?
Total. Yeah.
Oh no, your idea wasn't great, and the world has rebuked it.
Ow!
Weighed, measured, and found wanting.
One of my old tattoos, which has not bled for a million years, starts bleeding. Like, no.
You now need 2 successes, and you can only have. If you have 1 more failure,
Oh, no.
you have failed.
So
Yeah.
I don't have obviously I don't have an action point, but is there anything I can do to retroactively?
No. You just have to deal with the consequences of your terrible roll.
No.
Wait, what did he get? 16, and what do we have to pass?
I haven't told you.
We don't know yet.
Tell me though.
Somewhere above 16, I think lower than 19.
Okay.
I think.
Bearcharger.
Don't worry, King. I know what to do.
One of the guys who is climbing up the rope ladders to furl the sail, carrying the rope that would do it, has fallen off, and he is now swinging from the rope,
Brad.
dangling dangerously over the water. I believe it's hold on, Tad.
Oh, Tad.
If you fail, Tad will die.
Oh no! And our boat will sink, apparently.
Canonically be dead.
No, we don't have very many of them left.
Don't worry about Tad, King. He'll be fine. I know what to do. I'm gonna drink the water and pee it out of the boat. And this, Thrifty, this is gonna be a nature roll that I'm doing now.
Let it happen.
Thrifty, what would you say if I said that my nature is a 0, but I rolled an 18?
I would say that you succeeded.
Oh my god, why would you roll something you're not proficient in? With one more failure! Again, you are Bachman.
Well, work
Oh my
did it.
god. Holy shit.
Are you good?
Barely! That is making Tim Lanning tingle. Why would you have, like, what are the odds?
I get what you're saying. But I feel like choosing something like that I know it has the highest number, that's kind of metagaming.
No, it's not, because you know what your character's good at.
But you honestly think that Bearcharger is self-aware enough to know like what he's good at and what's realistic?
Yes, because he hasn't drowned himself in a bathtub, and he's a human. He's not a human. He's an adult.
I'm with Bachman on this one.
I don't really feel like I've given any indication.
I'm just saying
that I
it's
give that
very
much thought to my
dangerous to
acting.
play a mentally challenged character.
Why do you say he's mentally challenged?
Pretty much everything we've
mentally
encountered
different.
so different. Yeah.
Jaela, if you succeed, this is a successful skill challenge. If you fail, it is a failing skill challenge.
Oh my god.
No pressure. Okay, can I try to... Is Tad still hanging over the edge, or is he safe?
Yeah.
Okay, can I use an athletic to run and hardcore parkour around the ship to, like, swing down and, like, use another rope to get Tad and, like, grab him and then parkour, like, back up the ship so he's safe?
Hell yeah, you can.
Hardcore parkour. That sounds great.
That's good. That's my new podcast.
Hardcore parkour.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's not the sound we want to hear.
I rolled a 10 and I got a 4, so I got a 14.
But, Nika... yeah.
Can I use an action point?
Resurrect Zerd to pull us back to the fourth magic
No, we
age.
have inspiration.
Jaela swings majestically and
I hope I kick Tad right out into the ocean and he dies.
No. Why would you say that about Tad?
Tad's fingers release from the
No!
rope, and he's falling, and Jaela swings through the air and grabs his hand, and it seems like she has him, and she's gonna swing back to the boat with him, but it's so wet and slippery, and she can't hold on because of the rain, and Tad goes flying into the ocean,
Why would you kill Tad?
never to be heard from again.
No!
Wow. Sorry, guys.
She lands and shrugs. Well,
Don't worry, Harper. I'll get him.
yep.
Yep. You're
You're
not gonna stop him?
No.
Okay.
Are you jumping in the ocean during the raging storm?
I feel like we're at an impasse here.
Michael, can I take another turn to handle animal Bearcharger to not
Sure.
into the ocean?
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's actually my turn anyway.
No.
I couldn't jump in the ocean right now if I wanted to.
Well, that's the skill challenge.
This has never happened before.
Have we ever like
You-
lost
I
one?
don't think we've ever failed a skill
Yeah.
challenge.
Someone said that the last time we did was whenever Roz
Oh, she came and helped us or something.
like she revealed herself as a badass and I think did save us. So maybe we didn't. I don't know.
I think we were in a really bad spot in that situation, though.
I thought
think
that was
something
a fight.
really bad was gonna happen.
I thought that was
Yeah.
when Hammerman was beating us
Right,
up.
that was when some Patreon or some Kickstarter guy was kicking her
Oh my god, he was kicking our ass so bad.
His character was player characters are not balanced to fight player characters, so that's what was happening. And-
We were getting extremely ass kicked.
Keep
Yeah.
telling yourself that.
No, that's definitely true. I read many a comment about it.
I like to think that like if we had failed any skill challenge before this in any situation, that the result would have been the same and Tad would have died.
Oh, this is a Final Destination situation. He's been
Tad's
due.
his number was up.
Number's been up for a long time.
Yeah.
you gotta slip right into the arms of Satan, my
since
dude.
the rolling, what was it, the room with the conveyor belt, Tad was he was there.
Oh,
So
R.I.P. Tad. Whom did?
God damn it.
Dawn is here.
Who's Dawn?
And you are in the bay of a unknown, uncharted island. The chum guzzler has taken some damage, and luckily you found this island just in time. And you're gonna need to, get some lumber and stuff to repair it.
Minecraft this shit. Yeah.
And so you're in this. It's sort of like a natural. I mean, it looks like there's no one here, but it's sort of like a natural. What do you call it?
Atoll.
Something like that. There's like tons and tons of seaweed, and there's all these sort of alien-looking plants sticking up out of the water.
Winston, where the hell are we? How is there an island we haven't charted yet? We can fly.
I don't know. We don't have satellites or nothing. It's just this shit happens all the time.
But we have griffin riders that the Harper sent out griffins all over the place to. All right, breathe. What Frown Smasher says, just count back and remember the good times. And done. Those are all the good times I can remember. Okay, it's not your fault.
So some dudes are you have put down your anchor, and some dudes are paddling a rowboat to shore to get some wood to patch some shit up and repair the mast or something. Who knows? Some nautical thing. And as they're doing that, you see all these sort of weird plant-looking things coming out of the water, and you realize there's a bunch of them that are a little bit bigger than the other ones. They kind of look like
swamp things.
Almost like they have eyeballs on the end of them.
Are they swamp things? Are you sending the Defender of the Green to fight us?
And something starts raising out of the water.
No.
And it is a big, bulbous thing.
Oh no!
And as it comes out of the water, you see it's got a big, horrible eye in the center of this bulbous body. And all these stalks coming off of it that also have eyeballs on the ends of them.
That's too many eyes.
Wait, is it a plant creature?
It's something you've never seen before, Timothy Lanning.
Can we do
is it a
any
marble?
sort of roll, like Arcana or just an int roll or something like that?
Sure.
Which would you
could do a nature, probably. Or just intelligence, I guess.
It's the same.
Maybe.
I'll roll a nature if you want.
He's great at it.
I would love if Bearcharger somehow 0 nature check, but it's just like perfect at it. The dice know.
I rolled a 4, so I have no fucking clue what this is.
Cool. I persuade it to tell us what we are.
Bearcharger doesn't know either.
Oh, yep. Next, you've been on the sea a long time. What is this thing?
I mean, kind of percepted.
I see it. Well, it's a bulbous creature with eyes. I think Tim Lanning knows what this is, but obviously Harper doesn't for some reason.
All right. Well, you all are very confused by this thing that looks like it's about to attack you as our episode ends.
I say hello. Hi.
Yeah.
I am King Titus Harper. All right. Well, that's the way to end an episode. Why?
Yay.
Eyeballs coming from the sea.
Why
The
did he
spooky
do?
monster that looks like a beholder is coming out of the water.
Is it a beholder made out of plants, or is it just a beholder?
Maybe it's a little column A, little column B.
Me. Hells yeah. It's my favorite.
Just,
Not that I know what a
shaking
beholder
it up.
is.
Timothy, would you like to read some feedback? We had so many We haven't read feedback in a long time.
All right.
So
I need you all to place yourself. How many? Am I reading this entire episode 157 bit?
Wow.
Yeah.
All of it?
There was like 28 pages.
I don't think we should do this. I thought
Just pick a few.
There's only 4 pages. Come on, it's easy.
Oh my god. Can't get enough from Single Camp from December 27th. As a 26-year-old female who has never played D&D, I can vouch that the podcast offers so much more than just gameplay. What did I just do? I find the dynamic between the hosts to be seamless and just downright hysterical. Slide Podcast by I Hate Teen Gaps 9999 from USA says a great D&D actual play podcast, not for rule Nazis, but if you enjoy irreverent humor, evil swords, and drink blood, traitors, pirate women, and dragonborn cloacas, this podcast is for you. All of our rules are mamma mia. Too many drunks, not too many dragons. Just caught up with the latest episode after a few months binge listening, inspiring NPCs and players alike. This podcast has everything. Oh, they're in their name. I am Zerdicus from the UK. Says I just caught up with the latest episode after a few months of binge listening, inspiring NPCs and players alike. This podcast has everything except a shark-hating wizard. Cry. Keeps with the banter, guys. If for goodness sake, work out your shipping business already. They've taken over my life from T-Bros from America. I've been listening. I've been interested in D&D, but never knew anyone that played. But thanks to you guys, I've picked up the 5e Player's Manual and about to join a tabletop group. That's awesome. That's what we love to hear. Tell us all about the games you play and so forth. Nerds! By Blue Ghost, he says, I finally caught up listening all day while working on a remodel. Was great. I don't recommend swinging a hammer while laughing. Did he imply that he listened to all 156 episodes in one day?
I don't think that's possible.
Right? It's possible. He did it. Sly Flourish by Krampus in Nebraska, my favorite podcast. Nerds, listen to this podcast by CG Lied 1. Said, Thrifty is the DM I want to be when I grow up. I bet you edited that one. And he said, just kidding. He's a piece of shit. It's been a good day, mate, from Sexton Jacob from America. This is a fantastic podcast wherein those that knew each other not became something greater than the individuals speaking into microphones. They became friends. And with these adventures, they invite you into their friendship. Huzzah! Hooray! Sevens! They even sometimes respond to your tweets on the Twitter. Okay, bye. A must listen for tabletop gamers. Get yourself comfortable, Eddie. By Cyclops from the USA. This podcast is exactly what Dungeons and Dragons should be. A fun time shared with good friends, and the community they have built around the Geekly Inc. name is supportive, creative, and positive. Educational in nature from Thresh, the most informative Dragonborn anatomy podcast I've encountered thus far. Very helpful with the exams. Literally a good podcast by EDM from Canada. G'day, mate! G'day, mate! I'm just about to listen to episode 100, and I'm looking forward to hearing this on 50 episodes or so, and getting weird deja vu. ADM, I'm inside your house! Helping me deal with a long commute from Tabrums. This podcast is awesome and hilarious, and has gone a long way to making a new commute bearable. Finally caught up by your Winnipeg Jets from Canada. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. This is a podcast that consists of words, sentences, and paragraphs. If you're looking to change your underwear from peeing yourself laughing, you found the right podcast to keep up the great work. Title from Dapper Epiphany. In a world created by Throfty, Headband, Burrito, Bruno Mars, and a dark past go on an adventure and fail a lot, but I love because of that. Funny podcast by The Scando. This podcast is pretty much hilarious. Join a band of roving idiots who are directed by a maniacal overlord bent on trying to keep them... Oh, there's a visitor.
Oh my goodness, who's here?
Sorry.
Take it. Keep them from ever having any fun. That's interesting because, Michael, they mention you as the overlord. So that means they're not talking about, like, your Toms, your Jaelas, your Harpers, your Aludra. They think that Jennifer Cheek's an idiot.
I'm a ding-dong. It's true.
All right, the Scando. If I see
classy lady,
if I see you in an alleyway,
it's punch time.
It's knuckle time. A dream like no other from this one is not edited, or it's so good.
Long. We just fucking read it, okay? It's someone's magical dream about us.
That's what I like to hear. A dream like no other.
Sex dream?
This is the last one. You can do it.
Mona Lisa Frank says, this was from this year. I just awoke from the second most glorious dream I've ever had. I was somehow friends with a guy that was roommates with the cast, but didn't put two and two together until one night I was hanging out at his house, and you guys were talking You guys were taking your intermission between recordings, and first walks out Tim Lanning like a neon foam dinosaur costume with no head on. That's when the dots start to line. I just screamed his name. Normal. Next was Jennifer Cheek. I literally felt like I was doing the intro, and you guys were coming out of the room in that order in a matching dino costume as Tim, but was of a darker shade of green. Thrifty walked in the room before I even get to finish the last syllable of Jennifer's name, which is only one syllable, so it's very quick. So at this point, I had to get up off the bed. There were some other randos that were walking around in the costumes, and all I could think was they were they were my senpai. Mike Bachman was probably in the honey bag. Then Jennifer Cheek walks by, and I just fangirl harder than I've ever fangirled in my life, and her face lights up with that beautiful smile of hers.
Aww.
And she proceeds to touch my arm, and then I melt. She sits down on the couch, and I tell her I want to go to GeeklyCon Portland, but sadly cannot. I'm back trying to contain myself at this point. She gives me the idea of contacting reps for like energy drinks to sponsor my trips. Shout outs to 5 Hour Energy. Hit me up. Sorry, Nika, you didn't make an appearance in the dream. 1 Gen for life. JK, you know I got your headbands back. Wow. Mona Lisa Frank. That actually happened. That was not a dream.
Yeah,
that actually happened.
That
was.
Yeah.
I hope you liked it.
If you donate to the Cast of Thrones Patreon reward at the Ned Starkey, we will come to your house and run around.
We'll just live there for a while.
And I'll suggest that you get sponsored by 5 Hour Energy.
Yep.
That's the secret Ned Starkey Cast of Thrones.
Hey, now it's out of the bag, but hey, we can't do it anymore.
That's why Nika didn't show up, because she was pissed because she didn't get any of the money.
Right, because
Yeah.
I mean, Bachman was there too, and you know he
It's easy to talk into stuff.
It's fine. I'll just stop dreaming about you, Mona Lisa Frank.
Oh.
Damn!
Oh,
Yeah, Nika, do you want to tell us about your dreams of Mona Lisa Frank?
Well, we have a lot of kitten and puppy and unicorn stickers, and we put them on fine art
Yep.
Okay.
in our trapper keepers.
And then you get taken to jail
I don't get the reference.
for messing up the Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa Frank, Tim? Come on.
I was joking. Is this
Thank you, everybody, for listening. If you want to talk to us, we're on Twitter at Geekly Inc. or at D&D Podcast. I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning.
I'm at Jennifer Cheek.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachman.
Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Drunks and Dragons? Well, then check out these other Geekly Inc. shows, including Cast of Thrones, Cthulhu and Friends, Dreadful Thoughts, Fistful of Pixels, and You're a Wizard, Harry. You can also visit us at geeklyinc.com, where you can find out more information on Geekly Game Night, read the always updating content, and check out some fan art that would make Tom blush. Afterwards, make sure to head over to our shop, where we just added a newly designed hoodie, and buy some merchandise so you and Jaela can be matching best friends. When you've finished with checking your Sending Stone messages, head over to iTunes to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Want to do another listen through? Well, check out the D&D Podcast Abridged episodes, available for download now. All the fun in 1/10 of the time. Otherwise, you might miss out on being double poisoned and necrotic eye patches. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/D&D podcast, where you can donate a monthly amount to help us make this podcast better with each episode. Our next tier, Resurrecting Tad. Make sure you check out geeklycon.com to get your ticket for GeeklyCon 2016, which will be held in Portland, Oregon. I believe we have less than 100 tickets, right?
It's like 90s.
Yeah.
We have 4 tickets.
Yeah.
Damn.
So tickets are going fast, so please get yours soon. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get Princess Ivy Blue Moon's insulin shots, and get ready for things to get dicey. And if you'll bear with me here.
I'll bear charge with you.
Bear charge with me here. And we would also like to give a special thanks to our patrons: James Guest, George Mora, John Cordiff, Brian W., Tim Bates, Jennifer Gatlin, Sarah, Evan Moreno, Curtis Hurska, Aaron, Boss Sauce 89, KB Pisker, T7P_Wanderer, Michael, Gary Ibsamis, Zindar, Ian Farrell, Robert Tetsuya Miller, and Tommy Fairley.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate all of your support. It is the best. I guess that's probably pretty much it, right, guys?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, check us out, obviously, at our YouTube channel. We're doing a lot more stuff. Mike Bachman has him playing Heroes in the Storm on Li Ming.
That's cool.
Who'd you train with, Mike Bachman?
It's Kyle Ferguson. He's co-host of Into the Nexus and does solo Q&A on Twitch.
Yeah,
really good.
And
Real talented.
as someone who doesn't really play HOTS, I thought it was interesting and so forth. And there's all the other cool stuff there. And yeah, we're trying to up the YouTube and Twitch presence. So yeah, check us out at those two places on top of all the other fun places.
So many places.
All the places.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Until next week, it's been dicey.